This show contains adult content. Howdy, folks. I'm Caleb Sunstead, your host and game marshal. You're listening to Harrison and Cooper versus New York. I had a blast with this session. Thank you so much to Alex, Cameron, and Katie. Let's get to it, folks. Welcome back to the Weird West.
On a $10 horse and a $40 saddle, I make my living by punching cattle. Come a tie, yippee yippee yay. Come a tie, yippee yippee yay. Come a tie, yippee yippee yay.
That's
Dreamcatcher? That's
be Hearts, right?
Okay, here we
Only makes sense that the wagons would be diamonds.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I did it.
All right, put these back.
All right, folks, we've opened up 3 separate packs of cards.
Maybe we can figure out how one works.
Temperance, 10 of hearts. Cooper, 10 of clubs. Harrison, ace of diamonds. The
Wow.
construction workers get a jack of diamonds. So fittingly, Harrison goes first because he's on the ground, opening his eyes, yelling, "Get him, boys!"
I guess Harrison just jumps up. He squares off with this guy.
Yeah.
Puts his dukes up. And he's going to try and punch this construction worker right in his construction worker face.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's his parry?
His parry is 4.
Oh, I beat it.
Cool.
So that's just going to be
1d6 damage. Is it
it's
not
my
your
strength, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your strength.
Wish
Yeah.
I got a D8.
Whoa. Okay.
That's not bad. I got a 6.
He's got 5 toughness, so he's shaking.
He's shaking. I got to get him a good one in his gut.
Understandably.
Yeah, right under the jaw.
Yeah, maybe in his jaw, yeah.
Yeah, so you stand up, yell, "Get him, boys!" Uppercut him, and he goes back into the wall, slams his head, and goes, "Oh, get him, boys!" And then the other 2 jump at you. What's your parry?
Oh, not great. 5.
5. One of them misses, and then one of them aces
Yeah, that's
into
a
a
hit with the
raise.
raise, yep.
So their strength is a D6, so 2d6 damage. So the same damage as a pistol.
Yep.
5 damage.
That's my toughness, so I'd be shaken.
You're shaking as
Yep.
well. Cool. Sweet. And since I forgot to roll to unshake that one guy, I'm just going to spend a Benny for him right away. Cool.
Cool.
Temperance, you're up next.
I'm seriously just thinking about shooting this guy.
Oh, God.
It's going to be loud, but you can do
I
it.
know,
Very loud.
the rational part of my brain's like, it's loud, but what the fuck else can I do?
I mean, there's no bad answers. Listen, if the rest of the session is you guys running away from agents because you murdered somebody in cold blood.
I was seeing if I had intimidation. I still might roll for it anyway, just to get these guys to strip.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you definitely can. I feel like it would be kind of a harder
Yeah.
roll.
You also
That's
have
not
fighting.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
We all have fighting.
What are your hindrances?
Arrogance, ruthlessness, and thin-skinned.
So you could shoot this guy.
Yeah, you probably could.
You know, I think I'm just gonna fucking pistol whip him in the back of the head.
Okay, cool. So you're just gonna make a fighting roll first.
Sure. 4.
4.
Garbage.
You hit.
Oh, cool.
You hit. So you're gonna deal your strength dice plus a D4.
Great. I strengthened 4. Oh, that blew up.
Oh, whoa.
7.
Are you going after the one? Oh, he's unshaken. So you shake one of them. So
I'm just
all
gonna clock one in the back of the head that's not paying attention to me.
Yeah, I think they're all looking right at Harrison. They're trying to jump him. You stand up, grimace, slam one over the head. He kind of falls to the left and puts his hands up on the other side of the tunnel. And Cooper, you're at the end of the tunnel. What do you want to do?
Cooper comes running up. He's running directly towards the man who hasn't been attacked yet. He's kind of squaring off, surrounding Harrison at this point. And there's a moment as he runs up that he starts thinking to himself. He starts thinking through everything he's going to do. He thinks, I'm going to run up. I'm going to kick him right in the back of his knee. I'm going to dislocate his knee. And as he falls, I'm going to hit him in his ear. He's going to be distracted. And as he falls, then, and only then, will I strike him with the right hook and knock him unconscious. And then what he does is he pulls out his pistol and he shoots him.
This is your laser pistol.
Laser pistol.
Is it louder or quieter than a revolver?
Quieter, for
Quieter.
sure.
Gotta be.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
10 blows up. 10 blows up into a 16.
16.
Wow.
And it does much does fucking bolt do?
Depends on how many PowerPoints you're supposed to say before you cast it, you dummy.
So 2d6.
Yeah, base line is 2d6.
And then an extra d6 because you raised.
10 damage.
You kill him. He's dead. What does it look like when you kill somebody with this pistol? I don't think you've just like killed a straight human before.
Oh, he definitely has. He
Well-
shot that priest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So Cooper comes running up. He kind of stops. He skids just for a second. He's a little off balance. And then he pulls this pistol from its holster. It has the handle and the hammer of a regular big iron pistol, a revolver. But where the cylinder would sit, instead, there's a perfect glass orb. And inside of that orb, there's a small red light that just kind of glows. The barrel and the cylinder are all made of glass with various lenses. And as he pulls the trigger, a little piece of ghost rock gets sent up into this light. And there's just the scream of ghost rock. It sounds like 1,000 souls burning. And then a beam of red light shoots out through the barrel and just flies into this man. I think it catches him on the right side of his head, and there's just like a burning hole left where like his right eye was, like from the
Take it
back to the
easy.
front.
Take it easy, man. Just a construction worker.
Jesus. As their friend falls dead, both of them scream and start to run. And we're going to deal initiative. Temperance, 2 of spades. Cooper, 6 of diamonds. Harrison, 9 of spades. And the construction workers get a 5 of diamonds. Harrison.
Jesus Christ, Cooper. At least you hit him in the head.
Yep.
I'm just trying to punch this guy again.
Okay, yep.
7 damage.
7. That's 4. He's shaken.
Almost had him.
You could add a d6 with one of those
No, that's
red
a
or blue
real.
bennies.
That's dumb.
So he's running away, and you're just clocking him in the back of the head?
Yeah, he's about to run. You probably just like. It probably happened right when this gentleman's head blew up.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Like used
So
it as
he
distraction.
like turned to look and he's like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, and then he turned back towards me, and right when he looked back at me, I just clocked him one.
Cooper, you want to kill another one?
I do want that, Caleb.
No.
God, you fucking murderer. What is this?
The one I just clocked Jenkins on.
Yeah, I'm shooting at him for sure. I'm going to use 1 bolt, 3d6 damage. That's a hit with a raise, so I'll be doing 4d6. 5.
46
Oh, he's already
damage
dead
to
because
it.
he's shaking.
Oh my god.
Holy
was
shit,
both
I blew both of these up.
He's already dead.
That
Oh,
one
it
blew up.
How much is that?
20 plus 12, so that's 22 plus, so 24 total.
How are his clothes ruined?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's still awake.
So Cooper, his eyes are wide, and he just kind of turns his gun to the next guy and shoots him like in the right upper shoulder, and the heat of the beam just like starts to incinerate his shirt as the man kind of falls down dead. And then Cooper turns his aim to the last guy.
Damn it, Cooper! Put that fucking thing away right now, Cooper.
The last one is going to make a run for it. Harrison and Temperance, you can both make a free attack, free fighting roll against this guy as he runs away. Harrison blows up into a...
Nope.
10.
Oof.
Yeah, 9. He's out.
Okay. You knock him out as he's trying to run away. His, I think the shot is like you clock him on the back of his head, but we don't even see that. We hear the impact, and then we're looking at the entrance, but the way the camera is you can't really see inside. So you just see the head and like top half of this guy fall down on the ground. There's a beat, and then it slowly starts to get pulled back into the tunnel.
We fucking got him.
You
We
know,
got him.
You know we have to kill this guy now, right? And we also only have 2 outfits.
It's fine. No,
It's not fine. The whole point of this was to get 3 outfits. You incinerated that man. Look at his clothes. They're ruined.
I have a plan.
There's nothing left.
Listen, I have a plan.
What's
for
your
that.
plan?
Let me show you. And then it immediately cuts to Cooper wearing just the man's work pants. He's wearing he has the suspenders over his naked body. He's
That's
just
not
going
gonna
without
work.
The shirt.
That's not gonna work, Cooper.
It's working for me.
I think you should stay in the tunnel, and then maybe me and Agent Temperance will go investigate the boxes. And also, I think you have to kill this guy because I don't want to do it. I don't want that blood on my hands.
Well, listen, I'll come up with a plan to hide these bodies, and I'll just make this guy seem crazy. Nobody's gonna believe.
No,
me.
you got to kill him, Cooper. You know, we both know you have to kill this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Agent Temperance, you got a mind eraser?
No.
We got to kill him.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right, well, you guys go off. I'll, take care of it.
I think one half of the island, or at least a quarter of the island, is sort of purely dedicated to construction materials. A lot of stuff is prefabricated before it arrives at the island, but they still have to do a lot of work on this side of it, like the scaffolding and stuff.
Okay, so this thing's almost done.
Yeah.
So most of these boxes are probably open at this point. All the supplies have been taken out. I want to
Yeah.
be looking for boxes that have been untouched so far because I feel like those are probably the ones hiding something, you know what I mean?
I think that would be a notice roll. And are you trying to do it sneakily or?
Yeah, a little bit inconspicuously, I'd say. Like, you
Cool.
know,
So I think because of the scale of the problem, it's at a -1. And then because you're trying to do it stealthily, it's also at an additional -1. So -2 total
for notice.
for notice. Yep.
Fail. Now, I could add a blue Benny to that.
You could. Or a red Benny even.
I'm going to use my blue Benny here, and I'm going to add a D6 to this notice roll. So we really got to find this stuff. Yes.
Oh, blew it up. Wow, wow,
All
wow.
right, so that's 8 plus 3. So we're
Minus
looking at
2.
11 minus 2, 9.
Success with a raise even.
Excellent. So what do I find?
Wow. Okay. Like you said, Harrison, you're moving through the construction site along with Temperance following behind you. Temperance, you're mostly keeping an eye out, making sure there aren't any agents following you, while Harrison looks through the boxes. You manage to find one, Harrison, that uses a stamp, which you know is a cover for the agency. There's quite a few shell corporations they keep a control of and use their logos to mask the agency's activities. What do you think the cover name the agency uses is?
Something super generic, like New York Shipping Company or something like that.
Okay, the
New
new New
York
York
Freight.
New York
Yeah.
Freight. Easy enough. So you find that, you move over there. Your raise is that nobody notices you this whole time.
Okay, cool. That's
Cool
what I
with
was
that?
going to ask for, yeah.
Cool. Do you have a crowbar?
Definitely not. But there's probably some laying around.
That's true. Yep. You find a crowbar easy enough. Take a look around. The salty sea air sort of blowing up into your face as you crack the top open. And instead of a weapon, you're not quite sure what you're looking at. It looks like a mad science device on steroids. There's tons of pipes everywhere. There's just a low level of steam coming off of it at all times. Like even as you pop open the box, sort of a light fog rolls out of it. There's many glowing iridescent lights coming out of it of those old-timey bulbs, you know?
Edison bulbs.
Edison bulbs, yeah, like screwed in at various parts of this thing. And it's got quite a few hookups, like large cables that are hooked into this large device. Like it's probably, I don't know, like 4 feet by 2 feet and then about a foot deep. And there's lots of these tubes and cords that aren't hooked up to anything on one side and are hooked up to the machine on the other side. And Temperance, you've never seen anything like this before.
Nope.
I just close it back real quick. Well, that's what we're looking for. Let's act natural here. Just walk away.
Well, we could all, it's going to be the device. We could stake it out and see.
Yep, that's the plan. We gotta go get Cooper.
Can he put a shirt on?
I hope so. Also, listen, back there when I said, get 'em boys, I hope I didn't offend you there. I wasn't really thinking.
No, it's fine. We're fine.
Let's go see how Cooper's doing with these bodies and we'll stake it out and maybe grab something to eat.
Temperance and Harrison, you make your way back to the docks to find Cooper in the middle of a bunch of construction workers. They're all singing a song together, except for Cooper, who's mumbling along. They're kind of moving these large materials off the boats to make a stage up on top of Liberty Island. And while everybody around him is working, Cooper is also working, but he's not like carrying anything. What is Cooper doing?
Cooper has definitely set himself up just like a bunch of raw materials and has started like making himself look busy by just building a bunch of bullshit. He's kind of like, he's put some stakes in the ground and then he's like taken some 2x4s and started nailing them together. So, like, it looks like he's trying to build like the framing for something, but mainly he's just looking busy. He's kind of looking around a little nervously. He's covered in sweat. He obviously, in the last 15 minutes, has been working pretty hard.
Still shirtless.
Still shirtless. He's got the workman's clothes on still, or what was left of them. And people are just yelling at him to, stay busy and what are you doing over there? Do this. And he's just kind of caught up in all this.
I guess we'll just approach him, yeah?
Yeah.
Try to act casual and approach him, even though we're probably a little surprised by this.
Well, you guys are also in construction work clothes, right?
Right. So we're just
We
gonna
blend
try
in
and-
more than he does.
We're going to try
Yeah.
and blend it as much as possible and go over to this crazy guy. What are you doing there, Cooper?
Oh, hey, Zay, I need your help. Can you bring me that mallet over there?
No.
Bring me the mallet.
Where are the,
So, okay, listen. So I was coming out here trying to find a crate so I could dispose of the bodies.
Right.
And, well, they started yelling at me. All these people started yelling at me, asking
Okay.
me why why was I not doing anything? I need to be busy.
Sure.
Hey, why are you doing anything?
I'm working on it! I'm fucking working! Cut me some slack! These fucking guys.
Coming out of your pay.
He frowns and he starts nailing a stake into the ground with the
Cooper.
small hammer he has.
Focus, Cooper. What'd you do with the bodies?
So it's in the tunnel still.
Still?
You
Well,
were supposed to get rid of them.
I have to finish this.
Why?
I have to finish this.
What is-
This is going to be the stairway for the stage tonight. We are on a time limit.
We're
Okay.
looking at something that doesn't resemble stairs.
Not even a little bit.
They're not even setting the stage up here, Cooper. It's over there where they're taking all that equipment to build a stage.
Shit.
Cooper, okay. Hear me out here. What if we just leave the bodies down there in the tunnels?
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna have time to move the bodies and finish these stairs.
Yeah, you kind of messed that up, huh?
Well, sometimes things get away from me.
What do you say we take a lunch break here, Cooper? I'm feeling a little hungry. You just put the mallet down. We'll leave these stairs for later,
Okay.
and we'll go start a stakeout because Agent Temperance and I actually did our job, and we found some stuff that we think is going to lead us to the perpetrator.
Well, I could use a break. I could really use some water, like a drink or something. Hey, I'm taking lunch. I'm taking my lunch. Cooper kind of walks off with you guys.
Where can we get some food on this island?
Temperance, Cooper, and Harrison are staking out the construction site on Liberty Island. The Statue of Liberty cannot be seen behind them. There's just a bunch of trees and bushes behind them, and it slowly pans over their faces one at a time. And their faces enter the frame right as they finish taking everything off the sticks they're holding. And one at a time, it pans over all of them with their mouths full as they stake out this dock.
Cooper's definitely chewing with his mouth open. He's just he put way too much food in his mouth at once, so his cheeks are bulging. He's kind of
Like a chipmunk.
like a chipmunk. It's a mess.
You
He's
know,
got food in his mustache.
I don't usually like pork chops, but when you put on a stick like this, it's real good.
Yeah, not bad on a stick.
It makes me wonder what other foods might be better if you put it on a stick.
Stick food. Could be a real industry.
Okay, when's this presentation supposed to start anyways?
8-ish?
8-ish?
Yeah?
It's like 3.
Yeah? I guess we got our work done early.
What are we supposed to do for the next 5 hours?
Anyone got cards?
No,
Shit.
I don't got any cards. So,
I've got some of this though.
what?
Cooper reaches in and pulls out a flask.
No, Cooper. We got to do a stakeout. We got to keep our wits about us. Plus, I'm not going to drink anything that came out of your pocket.
Let's just whiskey this time. He takes a
Why
swig.
don't you just save that
Yes.
for after the mission?
I need it for the mission. I always work better when I'm just
Just
a little
buzzed.
Just got a little bit
Just
of
get a little buzz, okay?
Just need something to take the edge off.
Is this a common problem?
I wouldn't say it's a problem.
Yes, it's a common problem.
No.
Yeah, he gets drunk. I don't know if I've ever interacted with him while he's sober, actually.
So most of the time.
No, you're not. You think you're sober, but Trust me, Cooper, you're not sober.
That got dark.
Extended silence. So, Tempence, where you from?
New York? Like, round here.
Oh, whoops. Sorry for insulting your hometown a while back.
Everyone's shit. Everything smells like shit.
Yeah, why is there horse shit everywhere? What's up with that?
Because they are horses?
Yeah, but don't you have people to, shovel it up, take it away somewhere, not just leave it in the streets?
Yeah, he figures that out.
Yeah, it's been a problem. But not mine.
Well, I mean, you do kind of have to live amongst the horse shit.
You literally live in a city of shit. So that would be my problem if I was here to live. If I lived here, I would not be happy about this shit. Is what I was trying to say about
Temperance is just staring Cooper down slowly, nodding after that tangent.
He doesn't even notice.
Yep, figured he didn't.
So, 5 hours, huh?
As you guys stare awkwardly down at the docks, a few people make their way near the crate. There's a large man, about 6'8". He's wearing this. What's that?
He's tall.
This guy's huge.
I know.
He's huge, yeah. He's 2 inches taller than you.
Should have brought some ammo for bears.
Ammo for bears. It's funny you say that, Alex. You're gonna
Is
cover
there a
this.
bear?
Would it be ridiculous if there was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle of New York City, this dude has a bear on a leash. What the
Well,
fuck?
Well, it's
got, like-
1800s.
It's the 1800s.
Bear pits were still a thing in Barons until
Bears.
like the 80s.
It's
People
not
have
that
bears
far
all the
through.
time. There was a bear in, what was that courtroom? That judge who had the bear?
Yeah.
What was that guy?
Yeah, fuck you guys. It's Harrison and Cooper. There was a rocket. There was a rocket and a vampire with dead
I
shirts.
mean,
Okay.
I don't know, man. There's lots of people around.
But, I mean, wasn't it more socially... I'm going to do what I want.
All right,
It's
let's do
Harrison
what you
and
want.
Cooper.
Exotic animals, go
I
for
think
it.
it's a great idea, and I think I've got a good idea for it, too.
Yikes.
Okay, so here's what's going on. You see a large man, about 6'8". He's huge, probably about 300 pounds, very muscular. You can even see his muscles through this thick bear skin cloak he has on. It's almost a duster. It's got that split in the back. He's got a large double-barreled shotgun over his back, and next to him is a small bear cub. And when I say a small bear cub, I mean small for a bear cub, but it's still a bear. And it's got a tiny little hat on. It's got like a black domed hat. Don't give me those looks, guys.
Caleb, I just killed a man in cold blood. This is
Just let
fucked
him
up.
do it. This is great.
There's a bear with a bowler?
There's a bear with a bowler hat. And
Oh
it's
my God.
attached with string. It's underneath its chin, and it's tied at the bottom.
This sounds cute as heck.
I know, it's adorable.
It is cute as heck.
I want this bear.
The guy kind of walks up. He stops near by the crate and then leans against the crate. And the bear comes over next to him, kind of sits down, and he starts scratching it underneath its chin. He sort of looks like he's looking for someone. He looks up, not quite in your general direction, but just sort of scans and waits.
Look familiar to you?
Nah, never seen him. I'd remember the bear.
It's at that moment, Temperance, that you do see an agent you recognize. Agent Pendleton. He is wearing a black duster. He's got a tall, wide-brimmed black hat with a white band around it. He's got a nice suit and tie on underneath his duster, and whatever weapons he has is concealed underneath his duster. He stands about 6 feet away, eyeing the bear, and you can hear them having a conversation down there, but you can't pick out the words.
Well, that guy is definitely an agent.
Yeah, that's Agent fucking Pendleton.
Excellent.
Wow.
Finally.
I was wrong.
I'm sorry it's not Chad.
I still think this.
Well, maybe he's still involved, Cooper. Don't lose hope yet.
Thanks. You're always grounding me, Harrison. I really need that sometimes.
So what's the plan here? Do we wait for them to make this deal, or is he selling this to this guy? What's this bearskin guy?
I don't know, it'd be great to listen in, but they're all the way over there.
We could, get closer. We could sneak up on some or something.
I don't like that idea because you
I think
see,
you're gonna stand out without your shirt on.
and she would be recognized by him, so that would leave me to go down there, and I don't really feel like doing that right now, Cooper. I'm kind of comfortable up here, and I don't want to lose my life.
Well, that's fair.
That guy's huge.
That's fair. It's a fair thing to think.
All we could do is just shoot him. Just wrap this up right here now. I mean, what's our mission? To find the rogue agent and kill him? Was it something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there he is.
Well, maybe we should. Okay, hear me out now. And this is crazy. This is crazy for me. Okay, hear me out. Maybe we should try to figure out where they are sending this weapon to and who they are selling it to.
Trying to go above and beyond, huh?
Yeah, let's get on the good graces of the director here.
That's not a bad idea. We could use some extra resources for our project.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm in.
Okay.
Are you in, Agent?
So we're sitting around here for another 4 hours.
Or if we sneak up there and try to listen to what they are
I'll tell you what. I'll give
saying.
you my shirt here if you go down there.
You're very generous, Harrison. Literally giving me the shirt off your back.
What can I say?
I appreciate that. Cooper takes the shirt. He goes down there
Yeah, so I
with
guess
his D4 in stealth.
Harrison takes off his
Oh,
duster.
Jesus.
His
Jesus.
duster he's been wearing over this construction worker outfit this whole time to hide his jetpack. And he takes the jetpack off, and then he removes the construction worker's shirt and gives it to Cooper, and then he replaces his jetpack and his duster.
Cooper puts on the shirt, throws his suspenders over it, and starts heading down.
I don't know why I was picturing him just putting the shirt on over the suspender, and then watching him try and tuck it in.
I wouldn't put it past him. He made
I
it
wouldn't
this time.
either. So
Well, I guess you're rolling stealth against their notice, buddy.
Just to remind all the viewers, to become an agent, you have to have at least a D8 in smarts.
What'd you get
I
there?
got a 5.
Uh-oh.
7.
Yeah, how about this? How about a blue Benny
Yeah,
there,
do
Caleb?
it. Do it.
Oh, Blue Benny it up?
Yeah, do it.
What did you say, 7?
7.
9.
9.
Oh, okay. All right. You beat him. How do you sneak up on him in broad daylight?
I think they're like down on a hill, right? Or they're below us on a hill.
Yeah, I think you guys are up on the grass area and they're more down near the docks, so you must have been hiding pretty close to the ledge between the park area and the docks.
So I think Cooper he starts crouching down as he's going down this hill, and then there's like a moment where he like almost falls forward. He almost loses balance, and then so what he does is he sits on his butt and he kind of starts scooting down this hill.
Wait,
just
why are you
little by
doing that?
little.
You're dressed up like a construction worker. Like, you just walk down there.
He's stealthing.
That's more suspicious. Much more suspicious.
I think there's like lots of trees and bushes around up here, right? That's what you said? There's
Yeah, on top, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, I mean, he manages to make it down one way or another. I think he just kind of sits behind some bushes that are nearby to the crate. And he just kind of lounges there for a little while as he listens in.
As you come in closer, Cooper, you overhear their conversation. The agent speaks first. We've almost got everything set. This is the last box we have to move.
Good, I'm sick of moving these things.
I am too. I'm glad it's over. We're almost there. We're about to do it.
Yeah, good. I could really use the money.
You're in it for the money. What a fucking joke.
Yeah, what are you in it for?
I'm a patriot. I care about my country.
Well, you're not going to have much of a country left after this.
Who said this was my country?
Bearman smiles.
Can your bear move this box?
No.
Yeah. We'll get it later anyway. We'll come back in a few hours. Nobody can tell us apart from any of the other boxes anyway. And
Yeah,
he shrugs.
All these damn construction workers are stupid as hell.
Idiots. New Yorkers. Meanest, dumbest people on the planet.
Cooper's sitting there. He's leaned up against a tree. He looks a little too comfortable for the situation, honestly. He's kind of leaned back, and he's just kind of sitting there listening, kind of nodding along as he kind of gets some of the information he needs. And then he kind of rolls over and like peeks at the bushes to see what they're doing.
Cool. The last thing you hear the agent say before they both walk away is he turns to the big man and says, well, I'm going to go check on the inside, make sure everything's good to go.
And then at that point, the agent and the bear man walk off.
On a $10 horse and a $40 saddle, I make my living by punching cattle. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay. Come a tie, yippee, yippee, yay.
Savage Worlds and Deadlands Reloaded is owned by the Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Thank you so much for listening to Harrison and Cooper versus New York. Again, thank you to Cameron Reed, Alex Horrell, and our special guest, Katie George, for coming on and playing Harrison and Cooper with us. See you next Monday, folks.